Okay, welcome back everybody. It's a ProSpartanGamer here, and we're back on Become a Legend. Been a while since we've done any Become a Legend on PES 2015 with King Leonadis at Parma. Apologies for that, but we are going to get back into it now. Going to try and get a few of these out. Just a quick recap, we are in his second season, coming up to the transfer window in January in Serie A. We are captain of Parma at the moment, the sinking ship in real life. Obviously they've been declared bankrupt, but at the moment we are fourth in Serie A and not doing too bad, grinding out results rather than playing amazingly. If I just remind you of his career record so far. So he started off at the Spartans, then went to Sport Reclif. Now you can see he's now played 16 times for Parma, 4 goals and 1 assist in that centre midfield position, and he has 6 caps for his beloved Greece, playing for all of Sparta and all the bastard sons that he's fathered back in there, with all the women that he's laid with and pushed his big loins into. You know, he's a real rooster booster of a player. Balls on the line and everything else. Real committed centre mid. And we are playing Sassuolo in Serie A, and he has been selected in that sort of right side of a 3 in centre mid there. And you see captain 76 rated. Belfodin up front, Jonathan Biabani and Cassano. Pretty decent side. I suppose on the whole of it, be expecting to get a result here today against this side, who are languishing 16th in Serie A. Don't know what his aspirations are really, whether he's going to move in January or not. We'll have to wait and see. But it's another game for Leonadis to get his teeth into. We know it's full balls and all. He doesn't usually last a distance. He's only 17 years old, remember. And this is a new stadium here, the Berg Stadion. Came in data pack 4, if you remember rightly. They added a few more stadiums, so here's another one to wet your whistle. So we've got Leonadis. There he is on the ball, just giving it off early and giving it away. But he will settle back in. Like I said, it's been a couple months since we donged on Leonadis, and straight away he's committed a foul. Highlights of this game and many others in this episode to come. Whether we will take it up to the transfer window in this one, we may well do. He's got 4 games left into the window, depending on how many he's involved with. We will have to see as he picks up this loose ball. Ball over the top. Was on a bit earlier. Sort of dilly-dallied it a bit. Comes short and picks it up, as he does many times. Not the first time he's done that. He's happy to have the ball wherever anybody wants to give it to him, really. It's a great run. Oh, he's just off. Want a lot in it. Then my wallet. Look at this. Oh. A big, muscly, brawny arm of Leonadis. Oh, and he's munching burgers from Leonadis. He left him in a heap. If he goes into a 50-50 with you, there's no way you're coming out without an injury, because he put so much into it. And look at him grimacing on the floor. Yeah, the trainer on. Big tackle from Leo. Real dirty one. Oh shit, that was high. Kicked him in the thigh. Lucky that wasn't red. Good play. 1-0 surely. Parma up 1-0. Good move. Is it Jonathan Biabani? It is. He scored a couple this year. It's a nice chip. Leonadis picked it up from the goalie. Played it out wide, selling a couple people early, if we have a look here. Took a few people out of the game with that pass. And it started up a good move. Bang, bang, bang. Over the top. Bang, boom. 1-0. Parma in a rich vein of form at the moment, like we said. They're winning games 1 or 2-0, or just grinding out results, but it's catapulted them up this table. So they were near rock early on in the season. Leo on a card, we must remember. Oh, that's beautiful. The outside of the right from Leonadis. He got a bit of check on it? No, just too much on it. As we end the first half, Leonadis involved. Perhaps not as heavy as he'd like. Not that many highlights there, but he was involved in the goal. Parma with a good lead again here at home. Is he in behind? Not going to get there. Leonadis substituted for Lucas. He's had a good game there. We'll pick up with the ratings at the end of the game. He's got 26 minutes to go. A good half, good 65 minutes from Leonadis, but he blew his blown out of the arse end at the end there. So that was all we're going to see from him. So match coming to an end here. Looks like another good 1-0 for Parma, and it is. Jonathan Biabani's goal. There's Ratman. There he is. Is the hair getting any worse? Really, if this game's got anything about it, that hair should fall out, and in a couple of seasons we should go back to Parma and he should be as bold as a coot. So not a lot in the game as usual with these Italian games. Leonadis comes away with 6. Like I say, it wasn't one of his barnstorming best performances. He picked up that card. But a few decent interceptions, a few decent passes. But Parma continue on their charge up the Serie A table. No one would have thought it, but they are up there quite comfortably now in 4th place. Roma just behind them, chasing down Juventus, Fiorentina and Milan. So it's very tough at the top. Napoli only mid-table as well, which is a slight surprise. But Parma are having a real purple patch at the moment. And as you can see, they've only scored 10 goals in 15 games, but only conceded 6. It really is a drab division to play in when you look at the goals scored. It really is not exactly entertaining football at all. So there he is, 76 rated, as we say, the destroyer. He's only on a 1-year contract here at Parma. 17 performances now and 6.7 rating. Career stats, 44 appearances, 8 goals and 3 career assists. Very good indeed. There you see his stats. Mixture, a couple yellow ones there. Work rate, the standout, 87. Long ball accuracy, 80. And a few lime greens just coming through. And a few more there. Speed up to 82 now. Body balance up to 79 as we try and improve his physical side. He does have form of 7, which is great. And he has worked quite hard to get a few of these cards in the course of time, like fighting spirit, captaincy, outside curler, weighted pass, long ball expert, and the like. So turning into a decent player, the king of Sparta. Let's see what's coming up next. It's Hellas Verona. So away from home here. Is he in the matchday squad? Yes, he is. Pretty much a regular now. It's Capitano. Still there with 76 rating. I don't know why we were playing at Belfoden, who's on a purple up top, but there you are. Manager Donadoni obviously thinks it's a good idea. Let's forward time and get into the highlights of this one, guys. So here we are then. They're in 8th place of Verona, or Hellas Verona, in the table. So no way of giving here. But Parma on a good run, putting together some good 1-0 wins here. Like I say, you don't concede many, they don't score many. It's not riveting football. Early chance there for them. The header is a long way over. Great tackle in the midfield from Leonadis. That is a Leonadis special, and then a Leonadis special hit. Good save. Oh, bouncing away. Great action from Leo. The shot went before the camera there. We couldn't keep up with it. But what a munch in the midfield. He loves those 50-50 lunges. Not many people win them with him, that's for sure. Absolutely crucified the other guy. Corner kick to Verona. Leo back there. Blocking the volley. And driving. Look at the run. Oh, ball being better, he was in. Another gut-wrenching run from Leonadis. Gets it again. Has a look up. That's the ball. That's a lovely ball this time. Good check side on it. Gets it back. Cuts inside one. Cuts inside two. Gonna hit it. Goal, Leonadis! He's back. He's big. He's a brute. And he's buried one. Lovely link-up play. Lovely little ball with check side over the top. Picked it back up. Cut inside two. And he finished that with some. And there he is. Big Leo. Look at this. Cut inside there. Cut inside again. Thought he was going to have it for a left foot benderoo, but in the end he opened up for him and he managed to get it on the outside of his right. Lovely finish into the side netting. Keeper helpless. Leonadis opens the score in here. Captain Colossus in the shirt of Parma. And Parma on this relentless run. And it's quite a lot down to Leo at the moment. You've got to say, he's putting in some real captain performances. There he is, winning ball again. Wants it in midfield again. They'll be wary of his... If he can, oh. Here he is again, Leonadis! Oh, left foot and wide. If he could have got it on his right, I'm sure he would have scored. Lovely back heel for him. Keeper sprawling, but it's wide. Good effort, though. Leonadis having a great 10 minutes here in the first half at Verona. Really has put a lot into this first half. You can see he's out on the count nearly. Winning ball in there again, though. Wants it again. Lovely 1-2. Beautiful move this. Oh, and the half finishes with Leonadis at the hub of it all. Really is. And we always seem to see the rat man when we walk off at half time. We are leading 1-0. It's been a fantastic half for Leonadis. Break is on. We're trying desperately to get back. Brilliant tackle from Leonadis. Gets back there. Wins the ball. Look at this for football. He's having a hell of a game. Picks it up again. Good from Leonadis. He's not worried about coming deep here. Beautiful football. Just stroking it about. Still in there. Winning ball. Giving it easy. Making things happen. He's turned on the edge of the box. Got away from one. He can't get away from two. He's got nothing left in. Yes, he has. What a challenge. Pair of challenges going in. Oh, and the ref's going to blow up for one. It's a yellow. First one he won. Second one he didn't. But he was committed. It's another card for the Greek god Leonadis. Just keeps picking them up. That was the one. That was one too many. He loves leaving lots of men on the floor lifeless and in pain. It's in his blood. You're not going to stop that from this man. And he's been taken off. Great performance that from Leonadis. 73 minutes of pure commitment. Mixed with a bit of quality and a bit of class, you've got to say. It was a real good effort. It's got to be a 7.5, I should think, for Leo. Hopefully Parma can hold on to the win. Hopefully the game's going to end in another 1-0 win for Parma. And it has. 2 1-0 wins to start this episode. Fantastic stuff here. And it's Leonadis' goal that's carried him forward. And I'll be very surprised if Leonadis hadn't picked up man of the match. In fact, I'll be distraught. He was head and shoulders the best player on that pitch today. And he has 8.5. That is a commanding display. One of the best ratings you're ever going to see on a PES game. You don't get much higher than 8.5 at all. And he's pulled one out of the hat there. That was a colossal performance from the Giant. Really was. Where does that put him in the table? Should maintain their top 4. Does it put them any higher? Still 4th. Still 4 points adrift of that first 4. But there's a little bit of daylight back to Roma in 3 points now. Let's have a look at Leonadis then. There he is. 9 career goals now. 5 on the season. Average rating up to 6.8. Which is an amazing rating really. 5 goals. This is his best ever season. He needs 1 more for 10. It's almost a given he'll be starting in the next game, even though it's only 4 days away, against AC Milan at the San Siro, a big one. Hopefully he's going to be fit enough. Oh, we're out. Too many yellows. That is a massive blow for Leonadis to be missing a big one at AC Milan. That is going to leave him crying in his milk for sure. Massive, massive blow for Leo to miss the big game. That might show him that he's got to be a bit more careful diving in. And they've won 1-0. Parma lose. First game for an awful long time. And AC Milan go up, and that gap to, well, 7 now, as you can see there from the table. Who's at the bottom of the table? There you see Empola, Calgary, and Liver, we're going to call them, Lerona, only with 8 points. So first defeat for an awful long time. As always, it was only a 1-0 defeat. Seems to be every game is 1-0 at the moment. So he didn't play in that one. Are we approaching the window now? We've got Torino. So is he back in for this one? He should be fresh as a daisy really now. That would be the good thing. Picked in the starting lineup. Should be back in his preferred role. And he is, there you see, 76 again. Not captain though, he's been stripped of the captaincy. One too many bookings, perhaps Donadoni said. Still got 100% trust level, so it's still alright between Donadoni's misses and Leonadis. There's no worries there. Got to watch these yellow cards then, but can he continue where he left off from the game against Verona, where he played an absolute starring role. Here we go then, in Season 2 here of Rebirth of a Legend with Leonadis, the legend this year, don't forget. The Greek god, the Spartan god. There he is, winning football in his midfield role. Picking it up, and he's got a hit from here. Leonadis! Oh! I wish the ball followed the shot a bit better there. The camera, and let's see it on the replay how close it was. Oh! Yard wide, made the goalie's heart pump. A Leonadis drive is always a chance of a goal. Not many tap-ins this guy scored. It's usually Raspers. It's a red! Leonardo's been given red here. I didn't think that was a red. I thought it was a decent effort to get the ball. We know what he's like. We know how committed he is. But he's been sent here. Can't believe it. Head in hands. Let's have a look at it. Oh, it was a bit of an uplift as he went through the back. He's left him in a crumbled heap. And he's gone. Discipline is the big problem. Absolutely gutted here. Sent off from the field of play. His disciplinary record is back to haunt him once again. So half time 0-0 minus their great leader Leonadis. A clumsy red. He's going to have to sort this disciplinary record out. He was suspended from the AC Milan game. He's going to be sent off and he's going to be suspended for a few games again now. Got to cut out the sliding tackles. They're just not working for him. Bring you a result of this game, and we know Leonadis will end up with like a 4 rating or something in this one from the sending off, so it's not going to be great for him. So great result for Parma, playing that long with 10 men. It was a good goal from Bell Foden, and what a gutsy display. Leonadis can only apologise for everything he's done and getting the sending off on one thing or another, but the team stood up and played for him. You've got to say that. You know, they battled hard for their disgraced hero Leonadis. He is a team favourite here because he always puts in 100%. They love him to bits, and of course so do the fans. But I think that's going to wrap up this episode of Rebirth of a Legend. We're just going to see where Parma are in the table and everything else. That was a great result. Now you see a 4.5, disgraced Leonadis. He's going to be suspended for a few games now, so he will be suspended going into the window, no doubt. But let's see. Still in 4th place, and a nice gap of 4 points to Napoli now. So Parma in a very good position coming up to the midway point in the season. We'll just let it tick on and see. There you see. So his rating's gone down a little bit there. everything else is looking pretty decent. We'll just try and see. Obviously, we're not involved in the football of the year, and Asia has nothing to do with us, but we will just have a look at the schedule and everything else just to show you where we are, so you know what's going on. So there's the schedule. So we've got that game which he'll be suspended for, and then we go into the transfer window, and we'll have to see if any offers and that come into him. And he's got some big games there: Parma, Inter Milan, Lazio coming up, all in the window. So that will be in the next episode. Sorry it's been a while since we've uploaded. Hopefully we're back on track and get a few of these out now. So Leonadis, one outstanding game in the middle when he scored and had an 8.5. And then a disgrace one when he got sent from the field of play. Thanks for joining, guys and girls. We'll be back with more Leo very soon.